We did a large phase 3 trial within our group known as the Radiation Therapy Oncology group, evaluating a higher dose, total dose of radiation as compared to a standard dose with concurrent chemotherapy for patients with stage 3 non-small cell lung cancer. Surprisingly, we found a poorer survival associated with the higher dose, something that was totally unforeseen and somewhat counterintuitive. We've evaluated that study over the past year and a half many ways to understand why. But this study evaluated whether there was an association between institutional experience in enrolling on the trial and the results of the patients enrolled. And what we found was for those institutions and physicians who enrolled a number of patients on this trial, the survival of those patients was better than the patients enrolled at institutions that enrolled a very small number of patients. We're not sure whether it's due to experience, better coordination of multidisciplinary care, better radiation technique. So we're continuing to explore it. There were 2 types of radiation allowed in that study. One type known as a more standard 3-dimensional type radiation, the other a more advanced type known as intensity modulated radiation. The higher activity institutions tended to do more of the intensity modulated or IMRT type radiation. So there have been studies for the past several decades showing that for complicated surgical procedures, whether it's for cancer or non-cancer conditions, that large degrees of experience are associated with better outcomes. So we're showing now for the first time in the modern era of complex chemotherapy radiation treatment delivery that perhaps the same thing is true. So when people ask, does it matter where I get my chemotherapy? Does it matter where I get my radiation? There is a clue to the answer to that question in this, and that is one may be best served by bringing their family member or as a patient going to a place that has significant experience with a given type of therapy for a given disease.